I recently started reading through and praying through the Psalms again, and I was struck by something King David said in Psalm 5 when he said that every morning I lay my requests before the Lord and then I wait expectantly. To wait expectantly means to keep paying attention and to watch and watch closely and observe what God is doing and what He's up to. As we try to join David in his way of life, we want to kind of share a few stories about where we've seen God at work in the last 3 months. Of course, one of the big highlights is VBS, Vacation Bible School in Cedar Falls. It was monumental, to say the least. It's the first time since 2019 where we haven't had any restrictions or caps. We had nearly 300 kids show up. And God also equipped the volunteer leaders to pull off this week in amazing ways. Kids experienced fun, friends, energetic singing and dancing, creativity, and they learned that God is bigger and better than we can even imagine. The same Sunday that VBS kicked off, students in Grundy Center brought back an old tradition, and they led a Sunday morning intergenerational social, complete with a brunch following church. It was a great way to say thank you for the support that so many of them felt that they experienced from their church family throughout the school year. A dozen families with what seemed like a jillion kids joined in the summer family camping trip at Ledges State Park in Ames, or near Ames, this summer. Okay, maybe it wasn't a jillion, but one rainy morning, 26 kids piled into one family's RV to watch a movie together, just kind of symbolic of the kind of community experienced on this trip. The kids' experiences riding bikes and playing in the creek and staying up late, being free range, so to speak, was what one person called magical. Belonging in community is one of the core strategies of Orchard Hill Church to help us accomplish our mission, and it's at every age. And God used these kids and the adventure to help adults get connected in great fun and great conversations as well. People also have been encountering Jesus as they engage in the Bible together in a 7-week devotional study out in Grundy Center that's really helping them practice listen to what God's Spirit might be whispering to them through His Word. And in Waverly, there's been a men's breakfast group that's been kicked up, and it's bringing great encouragement and building great relationships for some of the men there on that campus. Personally, I want to say I've seen God at work in our young teachers this summer. Helping next generations encounter and follow Jesus to bless a broken world requires us to develop future leaders. And one of the ways we do that is giving them the opportunities to use their gifts and their passions and be coached up along the way. Many of you have told me how encouraged you are, not only by their teachings, but just for the future of Orchard Hill Church as you hear from many of these young teachers. I'm so encouraged as I watch God continue to bring and equip so many incredible young teachers and leaders in so many different areas at Orchard Hill Church. Part of waiting expectantly also means peering into the distance and seeing what might be coming next. And I'm so excited as I think ahead to what God might do during Caravan here at the end of the month, how He'll provide for our Let's Keep Going annual building drive, which is already helping us fund some much needed improvements and maintenance in Cedar Falls, as well as pay our debt down and plan for a permanent home in Waverly. I'm also eager to see how God is going to use Orchard this fall to help serve our community and to help build community within each of the areas that our church serves. I just encourage you, please join us as we join David in bringing our requests before the Lord and waiting expectantly to see how God moves. Thanks for your great partnership in this mission.